chances.
So that's it. You're not changing your story. This is it, Julia.
I told the truth.
Okay. I hope you did, because if I find out you're lying now...
What? What will you do?
Why do you care? If you're telling me the truth, you have nothing to worry about, right?
You're just throwing this stuff from everywhere, Terrence. I mean, there's no proof.
I have your word. That should be enough.
You leaving?
Yeah. I got something to take care of, and it can't wait.
Well, just give me a minute. I'll pack this up. We can eat in the car.
You stay here and enjoy the food, enjoy the fresh air. I'm out of here.
Call me later?
I'll try.
Anything I can do to help?
So what do you think, sport? You ready to go back inside yet? No, wait a minute. You gotta stop that. Gotta knock that off. I think we've done it one too many times. We're gonna drive the valet crazy. You're gonna go call the cops on us, huh? What do you think? Besides, I'm starting to get a little hungry. How about you? Huh? What do you say you and I go inside and see how your mom and Dixie are holding up? You know something? Do you know how lucky you are to have such wonderful ladies in your life? Do you? I do. Very lucky. Very, very lucky indeed. Huh? Mm-hmm. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Ranger.
I would really like to be friends.
Well, we were once before.
Yeah, but then I really blew it.
We all did a lot of things, Dixie.
I don't know if I could ever be as generous as you.
I don't really have much choice.
You could hate me for the rest of your life.
Well, you know what? We live 10 blocks away. We shop at the same stores. Jamie is going to be spending a lot of time with Tad, and you know, you're going to be there.
You know, I want you to know that I would never, ever try to take your place.
I know that. And Jamie likes you. I don't want him growing up and being afraid to tell me that he had a great day with you and with Tad because he's afraid it's going to hurt my feelings.
Thank you so much. This means so much to me.
I just think that we've all been through a lot. I think that we deserve some good times.
If anybody deserves it, you do.
No more apologies.
Okay.
Friends.
Friends. I can't believe this, you know? I'm crying. I get happy.
Me too.
Oh.
Well, now, picnics are not supposed to be sad.
Mine usually are.
I know you. You're Maria's sister, Julia, right?
Oh, yeah, I know you from the wedding. You're Dimitri's...
Nothing. No relation to Dimitri and Marick at all.
Oh. I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Anton. Anton Lang. Nice place for a picnic.
Yeah, you want some potato salad? There's too much here for one person.
Well, if I say yes, will you cheer up?
I bet you think that I got stood up or something pathetic like that.
What happened?
It's a mess.
My specialty?
What would you do if you loved someone? If you really, truly loved them? And you got yourself stuck into a corner?
Depends on the corner.
It's a pretty tight one.
What did you do?
I told a lie. One lie. For a good cause. And I had to tell it over and over again. I had no idea it would turn into the thing that wouldn't die.
Well, lies do that.
Man, it's really hard, you know? I mean, to keep swearing that it's true when it's not.
And you don't want to tell him the truth?
I can't. I mean, I can, but I love him. But he already thinks that I'm lying. I can't tell the truth now. It's too late. It won't do any good anyway.
Well, how can it be too late?
Do you believe in telling the truth no matter what? I mean, even if it hurts people? Even if it hurts you?
You never gonna tell Anton the truth?
What good would it do? My son's a growing man. It's not as if he needs a father to tie his necktie or tuck him in after a bad dream.
Dad can come in handy for lots of things.
Anton's almost a doctor.
Doctors need to count on their parents as much as anybody else.
He doesn't want my advice. He doesn't want to listen to me. I mean, how many times have I tried to warn him about Kendall?
Maybe if he knew...
No, Corvina's right. If we tell Anton we're his parents, it can only mean more trouble for him. I mean, look what happened to Kendall when she found out who her parents were.
You're comparing Anton to Erica's devil daughter?
He loves Corvina as his sister. If we tell him that's a lie...
It would end everything. His life would be ruined. I couldn't stand it.
Anton doesn't need me in his life.
What about what you need?
Look, maybe someday when things calm down, I'll be able to tell him. Until then, it's best that I just keep quiet and keep an eye on him.
That's the best, I know.
I want you and Maria to swear that you'll keep this a secret. It can't leave this room.
You have my word.
It's your call, bro.
You do the best thing. I will be forever in your debt.
No, there's no reason for that, Corvina. You've raised our son to be a fine man.
I don't know what comes over him. Sometimes he's so stubborn.
So am I.
Corvina, you, you look like you could do use a little rest. Why don't I take you up to your room?
Thank you.
We'll talk later.
Pretty generous thing you just did.
Was it? Or was letting Anton walk out that door the biggest mistake of my life?
What's wrong? What happened?
Nothing's wrong.
All right, what did I miss?
Oh, I'm going to let Dixie explain everything to you. Suddenly my eyes are so heavy I can't keep them open.
Well,
And I know
just a
this little guy is exhausted, too.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, I'm sure. We're going to go and have a nice dinner and talk. And
You don't have to go.
no, it's fine, really. I'll see you both tomorrow.
Oh. Well, all right. Thanks for everything.
Okay. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Good night, Brooke. Good night.
Goodbye, little man. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Come, my sweetie. Oh, say bye. We'll see everybody tomorrow.
See you.
Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right, fine. She's gone. Are you sure you're all right?
I am more than all right. She is such a great lady.
And I thought Jamie and I had a good conversation. What happened?
Nothing happened. Well, we buried the hatchet. We're going to be friends.
That's amazing. That's incredible. Yeah, well, anyway, I'm a free man. I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Oh, it's really gonna happen.
Yeah, and you know what? You are more than worth waiting for.
Enough with the waiting.
Okay, fine. No more waiting. I've got every second of the perfect honeymoon planned out.
I've got the perfect dress.
Which, as far as I'm concerned, are the two most important
So,
things.
darling, you have to give me a date.
Fine. Is May too soon?
May?
May.
May is perfect.
Terrific. Tell you what. I'll meet you at the altar.
Thanks for trying. Too bad Moretti has 20/20 hearing.
Yeah. Hey, you better get out of here before he sees you. Good luck, Cannon.
Don't tell me. Your girlfriend's here to make more reports of police brutality.
I wouldn't blame you if you didn't forgive me, but I owe you a major apology.
Whatever for.
Julia's lying, and she has been the whole time.
And?
And you're innocent, and I believe you, and I'm just sorry that it took me so long to figure it out.
Yeah, and whose story are you gonna believe tomorrow?
Yours. I want to help you.
I don't need your help to decimate that sniveling little backstabber. I want the pleasure of bringing her down all by myself.
Well, I used to be a real by-the-book person. It was either honesty all the way or nothing at all. But now, I don't know.
So you're saying it's okay to lie sometimes?
Well, I didn't say that. But maybe total honesty is a little naive sometimes. Or maybe it's the only way, I don't know. I've seen the truth hurt people, but I've also seen it give them a whole new lease on life.
So which would it be for me? Would I get hurt, or would I get a whole new lease on life?
Look, if I knew the answer, I'd tell you. But I gotta get going. Are you gonna be okay?
I'll survive.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help.
Oh, you were terrific. A lot of people would have walked away when I started with that lying part.
I hope it all works out.
Yeah, so do I.
I can't make that call for you, buddy. But I can tell you this, if you had broken the news today, with everything that went down, it would have been a disaster.
Yeah. Well, he's a fine young man.
That he is. Don't know how he got that way.
Man, there's Marick blood boiling in his veins, all right. I just wish I knew how to handle it.
Seems to me you got two choices.
Yeah, the easy solution is to stay quiet. But I keep remembering what Hugo did to you. If he had acknowledged you, he would have been spared a lot of grief.
Being Hugo's son wouldn't have been a barrel of laughs either. Seriously, man, there's no comparison. Hugo knew that he had a son, right? But he didn't want me. He sold me off to the gardener. But with Anton, it would have been different because you wouldn't have let that happen. You would have given him a home and a family. You would have made sure of that.
I'd say it's too late for that now. I do wish Corvina had told me, though.
Yeah. You know, you're sitting here brooding your brains out because of me. She told me, don't say anything.
Why did you tell me?
Well, I knew how much your son meant to you. And I wanted to give you the family that you always wanted. And just leave it to me to screw things up royally.
I have a family, Edmund. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you're not rid of me that easy. Marie and I are going to stay here for keeps.
Well, don't get the wrong idea. Just because I haven't told Anton, I'm his father, doesn't mean I'm giving up on him. Kendall will ruin his life if I don't stop him.
Easier said than done. You got any ideas?
Well, not yet. But he's my son. And I'll save him one way or another.